Memorial Day 2020, the traditional kickoff to the summer season that this year is anything but traditional. But in this time of taking things a bit more low-key than normal, maybe this is the perfect time to take a close look at this holiday that for so many means backyard barbecues, going camping or to the beach, but means so much more. The origins of this annual celebration on the last Monday in May can be traced back to the years following the Civil War. Nearly every community around America and around here suffered losses in a war that took the lives of over 600,000 Americans. Throughout the 19th century, the day known as Decoration Day was a day communities honored the men and women who died while serving their country. It continued to build in reverence and respect following the First World War, which began in August of 1914, taking the lives of over 130,000 soldiers. And it would continue to build following subsequent wars the U.S. was engaged in over the next 100 years. Memorial Day became a federal holiday in 1971 and a day for cities and states to hold memorials and parades for their fallen. This year's annual ceremony at the Idaho Veterans Cemetery, which in any other year would include the governor, as well as decorated dignitaries and families of those buried there, was canceled. The respect paid was not. Flags placed at each gravesite by volunteers of veteran service organizations, all of them knowing the pandemic wouldn't stop them from this remembrance.
So it's very, very wonderful that we can have the whole family here, and especially the children, so that they can see this cemetery and the many veterans who are buried here who sacrificed their lives so we could have our freedom.
Same for the Eagle Field of Honor and so many other places for the many Idahoans who lay in rest all over the state. So on this extremely non-traditional Memorial Day, when much of what we would typically doing has been lost, at least for a year, the one thing that hasn't been lost, and never will be, is the fact that we will never forget or stop honoring the brave men and women who have died while serving our country and our land here. Memorial Day 2020, it'll be known as the Pandemic Memorial Day, but it will also be known as the Memorial Day the pandemic couldn't take away, the reason we take pause to remember and honor so many.